springtime of my loving, the second season I'm glowing. You're the sunlight in my growing, so little warmth I've felt before. It isn't hard to feel me glowing. I watched the fire that grew so low.
Congratulations. Everything's over here. So you need to ask. Oh, Satch.
I'm Satch.
That's Satch.
Nice to finally meet you.
Cocky.
Chased away.
I did that.
Just
Great. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so 4 chairs need to go in
Against the wall.
Okay, where, in here?
Yeah.
I'm guessing someone else. Okay. Say something to your dad. Ravens will win the Super Bowl.
I generally give it like
So happy for Billy and
You see, this guy's in love with you. Yes, I'm in love. Who looks at you the way I do? When you smile, I can tell we know each other very well. How can I show you? I'm glad I got to know you, 'cause I've heard some talk. They say you think I'm fine. Yes, I'm in love. And what I do to make you mine? Tell me now, is it so? Don't let me be the last to know. My hands are shaking. Let my heart break, 'cause I need your love. I want your Tell me now, is it so? Don't let me be the last to know. My hands are shaking, don't let my heart keep breaking, 'cause I need your love. I want your love. Say you're in love with this guy. If not, I'll just die.
Friends and family, we are gathered here today to witness and celebrate the union of Maria and Bill in marriage. Over the last few years, they have come to realize that even the most ordinary parts of life are extraordinary when they are together. Today, as they embark on this adventure together, promising to always be by each other's side, no matter what life brings their way, we wish that their love be constant and strong, rooted in unselfishness, patience, creativity, and joy. Some family members will now share their own reflections of this day. Could we have Bill Hocking Sr., please?
Today, right now, our world discovers new love. We are witnessing the great phenomenon of creation, love. Children gaining brother and sister for life. Empty hands for so long, oh so long. Becoming entwined. What a gift. Let us open our hearts and our minds and accept this gift so precious. Bill and Maria, you are sojourners, searchers of new vistas. Let the other be your horizon. And so behind you is the light of a sunrise. The illumination for each other's life. Many things in your life may change, but there you are, for each other, forever. Stretching from the far east to the far west, when the winter snows melt, let your arms give the warmth needed. Spring will come with playfulness, and each of you will dance to its tune. Let your summer be soft and lazy. Let it be your caress. But the fall, oh, the beauty of the fall. Perhaps only fall can reflect your beauty. Winter, spring, summer, fall, north, south, east, and west. Let your togetherness be complete. And as the poet Khalil Gibran says, love one another, but let it be like a moving sea between the shores of your soul. Sing and dance together and be joyous. But let each one of you have your aloneness. For even as the strings of the lute are alone, though they quiver with the same music.
At this time, we'll hear from Vinny Rojo. Oh, Uncle Vinny.
You don't have to come up. Just seriously.
That's okay. Besides that, I want to see everybody. Good evening, everybody. Mine is about the one. When the one whose hand you look holding is the one who holds your heart. When the one whose eyes you gaze into gives you hope, dreams their start. When the one in the hours who hold you looks to the stars, is the one who holds you light, and the things you plan together make the whole world seem just right. When the one whom you believe in puts their faith and trust in you, you found the one and only love. You shared the whole through life. Thank you.
At this time, we'll hear from John Reinitz.
I love you not only for who you are, but for what I am with you. I love you not only for what you have made of yourself, but what you are making of me. I love you for the part of me that you bring out. I love you for putting your hand into my heart and passing over all the foolish, weak things that you can't help, dimly seeing there and drawing out into the light all the beautiful belongings that no one else had looked quite far enough to find. You have done it without a touch, without a word, without a sign. Thank you.
It's your turn.
You've known each other from first glance and acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry, and from that moment, yes, to this moment, yes, indeed, you have been making commitments in an informal way. All of those conversations that were held in the car, or over a meal, or during long walks, all of those conversations that began with, when we are married, and continue with, I will, and you will, and we will. All those late night talks that included someday, and somehow, and some maybe, and all those promises that are unspoken matters of heart. All those common things and more are the real process of a wedding. The symbolic vows you're about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all of those things that we promised and hoped and dreamed. Well, I meant it and all and every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, we have been many things to one another. Acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, and even teacher, for you have learned much from one another these past few years. Shortly you shall say a few words that will take you across the threshold of life, and these things you will never quite be the same. For after today you shall say to the world, this is my husband, this is my wife.
Now we'll hear from Connor Hocking.
I invite you all to imagine what strange and terrible reading I'm about to go get from my guitar case, which I accidentally left in that room.
This is from the Song of Solomon, a reading from Song of Solomon.
Set me as a seal upon your heart, as a seal upon your arm. For love is strong as death, and jealousy is as fierce as the grave. Its flashes are flashes of fire, the very flame of the Lord. Many waters cannot quench love, neither can floods drown it.
So Grandpa alluded to Khalil Gibran earlier, and I'm going to read a longer passage from his collection, The Prophet. And he raised his head and looked upon the people, and there fell a stillness upon them. And with a great voice he said, when love beckons to you, follow him. Though his ways are hard and steep, and when his wings enfold you, yield to him. Though the sword hidden among his pinions may wound you. And when he speaks to you, believe in him, though his voice may shatter your dreams, as the north wind lays waste the garden. For even as love crowns you, so shall he crucify you. Even as he is for your growth, so is he for your pruning. Even as he ascends to your height and caresses your tenderest branches that quiver in the sun, so shall he descend to your roots and shake them in their clinging to the earth. Like sheaves of corn, he gathers you unto himself. He threshes you to make you naked. He assists you to free you from your husks. He grinds you to whiteness. He kneads you until you are pliant. And then he assigns you to his sacred fire, that you may become sacred bread for God's sacred feast. All these things shall love do unto you, that you may know the secrets of your heart, and in that knowledge become a fragment of life's heart. But if in your fear you would seek only love's peace and love's pleasure, then it is better for you that you cover your nakedness and pass out of love's threshing floor, into the seasonless world, where you shall laugh, but not all of your laughter, and weep, but not all of your tears.
And now a reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. John. Jesus said to his disciples, as the Father loves me, so I also love you. Remain in my love. If you keep my commandments, you will remain in my love, just as I have kept my Father's commandments and remain in his love. I have told you this so that my joy might be in you, and your joy might be complete. This is my commandment, love one another as I have loved you. The Gospel of the Lord. And at this time now, Billy and Maria will exchange their vows.
Maria, I promise to cherish you and to revere you in all times, to be faithful to you in all times, to honor and respect you and your wishes, regardless of whether they make sense to me or not. To strive to always put your needs above my own. For this part is the essence of selfless love and dedication.
Kelly, I promise to cherish you and to revere you in all times, to be faithful to you in all times, to honor and respect you and your wishes, regardless of whether they make sense to you or not. To strive to always put your needs above my own. For this is the part of the essence of selfless love and devotion.
Maria, I promise to love your family as they are now my own, to comfort you when you were down, when you were ill, and when you need comfort, to embrace and relish your joys as they will be reflections of my own, to be the rock that you need when life's trials become challenging and interesting.
Then I promise to love your family as they are now my own, to comfort you when you are down, when you are ill, and when you need comfort, to embrace and relish your joys as they will be a reflection of my own, to be the rock that you will need and will need when life's trials become challenging and interesting.
Maria, I
promise to endeavor to make you laugh, to make you smile, and fill your life with mirth and laughter as keys to experiencing the best that life has to offer. To imagine with you, as imagination is the stuff of dreams. To walk, to shamble, and to always support you as we age. To challenge your ways of thinking when I think that doing so will help us both.
I promise to endeavor to make you laugh, to make you smile, and to fill your life with mirth. As mirth and laughter are keys to experiencing the best that life has to offer. To imagination with you, as imagination is the stuff of dreams. To walk, to shamble, to always support you as you age. To challenge your ways of thinking when I feel that doing so will help us both to grow.
Maria, I promise to never stop learning, to always be willing to open my heart to others, and to be the best servant leader that I can be. And most of all, I promise to love and adore you for now, forever, and for all time.
Billy, I promise to never stop learning, to always be willing to open my heart to others, and to be the best servant leader that I can be. And most of all, I promise to love and adore you for now, forever, and for all time. For the love of always.
I love you
Forever.
I love you for always, as long as you live, my Maria.
Karen, will you join us with the rings, please? These rings are a symbol of your bond and devotion. May the Lord bless these rings which you give to each other as a sign of your love and fidelity. Bill, place these rings on Maria's finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I give you my heart. Let it ever be to us.
It behaves.
Let it ever be to us.
Let it ever be to us.
A symbol of our Maria, place this on Bill's finger and repeat after me. With this ring, I give you my heart. Let it ever be to us a symbol of our love. Let us now remember those who are unable to be with us today. They are always in our minds and in our hearts, and will always be a part of our lives. We remember Anne Marie, Manny Maldonado, Uncle Bob and Laura Ralph, Uncle Joe, Diana Montenegro, Josie Montenegro, Joe Maldonado, and so many others that have gone before us, but who have never really left us. They are always here, always laughing, and always shining. We miss you and continue to pray to you and for you. Now let us all join together and pray the words that Jesus taught us. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Maria and Bill wish to share with you one of their favorite blessings. May it resonate with you and always remind you that love is eternal, and the love that God has for each and every one of us is precious, unique, and special. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May he let his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May he look upon you with kindness and give you his peace in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. inasmuch as you have consented together in the union of matrimony, you have pledged your faith to each other in the presence of your families and friends. Now, by the authority vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. I introduce for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Bill Hocking. Congratulations, Maria and Bill, and to all of you who have witnessed this first evening of the rest of their lives together. This concludes the formal part of the ceremony. So as a transition to the rest of the evening, Mr. Paul Bunting, the husband of Mrs. Bunting, has some wishes he would like to convey to all of you from Maria and Bill. Paul, take it away.
That's you, Karen. All right, Paul. Here's Billy's 2 scripts that he gave me. Bill and Maria would like to thank each and every one of you for sharing this very special moment. As we begin the reception part of our ceremony, let's all join Bill and Maria and watch them. You've seen them dance once, but let's watch them dance for the first time as husband and wife.
Here we are on earth together, it's you and I. God has made us fall in love, it's true. I've really found someone like you. Will it say the love you feel for me? Will it say that you will be by my side to see me through until my life is through? We can conquer the world in love, you and I, you and I, you and I. I am glad, at least in my life, I found someone that may not be here forever, to see me through, but I found my strength in you. 'Cause in my mind you will stay here always, in love, you and I, you and I, you and I. Can conquer the world in love, you and I, you and I, you and I.
Music's coming.
He's on it.
It must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine, that's your way. You always walked a step behind. So I was the one with all the glory, while you were the one with all the strength. A beautiful face without a name for so long, a beautiful smile to hide the pain. Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I would
ladies and gentlemen. We've seen them on the floor earlier, but we're bringing them back. Let's give it up for the groom, Bill Hocking. The next song is very special to Bill. As you listen to it, you'll understand why. For over 27 years now, this young lady has occupied a unique and precious place in Billy's heart. Those of you in the audience that have daughters will hopefully relate to the words of this song. Please welcome daughter number 1, Lonan Hocking, as Dad and Laura dance to a real classic by John Mayer.
know a girl, she puts the color inside of my world. But she's just like a maze where all of the walls are continually change. And I've done all I can to stand on the steps with my heart in my hand. Now I'm starting to see maybe it's got nothing to do with me. Fathers, be good to your daughters. Daughters will love like you do. Girls become lovers who turn into mothers. So mothers, be good to your daughters too. Oh, you see that skin? It's the same she's been standing in since the day she saw him walking away. Now she's left cleaning up the mess he made. So fathers, be good to your daughters. Daughters will love like you do. Girls become lovers who turn into mothers. So mothers, be good to your daughters too. Boys, you can break. You find out how much they can take. Boys will be strong if boys soldier on. But boys would be gone without one from a woman's good heart. On behalf of every man, looking out for every girl, you are the God and the weight of her world. So fathers, be good to your daughters. Daughters will love like you do. Girls become lovers who turn into mothers. So mothers, be good to your daughters too. So mothers, be good to your daughters too. So mothers, be good to your daughters too.
proud dad and his diddle dirtle. How about that? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the Does someone? Did I hear someone say let's bring Maria back on the dance floor? One more time? Maria!
Oh yeah, we got one more thing.
One more is very special.
Thank you. So this is a song that Dad played a lot for me growing up. It's about raising children well and with love.
Oh, awesome. These kids are so amazing. Our older kids are amazing. And when you know you've done it right, you can see it. It's here. And as Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young also sang, love is in the air. So all of us are blessed to have the weekend.
I think now we can eat.
Yeah.
Hey! You want to eat?
Up or up?
Are you guys even smashing in each other's faces?
Look at Michael. Michael's trying to. He's trying to get me to do something.
Say no.
No, I'm going to try to.
Who do you have to go?
Supposed to do it together. That's it.
Something exactly.
On the count of three. Done. Yes.
Right, and then the other one. Excellent.
fashion.
Ask me how many drinks I've had today. Probably like 7. A week.
What was it? Infamous Ian. Yeah, fresh from the glacier. I definitely bought it. No, I did. That was me. I feel like I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's straight wedding. It's I fucking love you guys. Oh my god, it's straight. It's straight. Hey, you know what my car keys are? Oh boy, just kidding. I'm not driving home.
I love both of you. So happy for each of you, and this has been a very special day in all of our lives, and I couldn't be more proud.
That was great.
That was way better than mine.
This is the last video tonight. Cal, thank you very much for being Thank you two for being an adorable couple. And for putting on a great event. This is the family you're joining. Look at Paul, man.
Okay, some of you guys in the back are not catching on yet.
Gallery, sir.
Come on, let's get up there. Michael, get up there.
Hey, get your hips into it. Get a little hip into it. Enjoy it. Hey, eating out in there, bro, ready? Come on.
Oh, look at that. Look at Paul there. Hey, Ian, get the dinner to do the did shuffle at the end of it.